it's still the TGIF show. Okay, so before we went on that long music break, I said we were going to be talking about the man's libido, like the sexual drive of a man. How high is it? Is it so high that one woman is not able to satisfy a man's libido? And is it out of a man's control? Because there are so many stereotypes going around, so many opinions going around, and people are saying, yo, one woman cannot satisfy a man's libido, that's why men can cheat, they should be allowed to cheat because a woman's libido is not as high as the man's. So today we're going to be finding out from the medical point of view. We're going to find out what science has to say about a man's libido. And there are lots of myths about a man's libido. Lots of popular opinions. People saying that a man's libido is very high. It cannot be satisfied by one woman. So a man should be allowed to marry as many women as he wants, because just having one wife is not being fair on the man. So first of all, I'd like to know what libido actually means, because some people do not know what libido actually means. So from your expertise as a doctor, explain to us what libido actually means.
Thank you. Libido actually means a sexual urge that is being generated by the brain.
Okay.
Majorly
Wow.
thalamus and the hypothalamus of the brain, with the little aspect of the medulla oblongata. You understand?
Okay.
So that is what libido is. We call it sexual urge.
Okay. Okay.
But in layman language, we call it libido.
Okay.
It's still the same thing.
meaning. Okay. So there is a myth that a man's libido and a woman's libido, they are not of the same level. So it's actually stated that a man's libido is higher than a woman's libido. So is that true?
Yeah, a man's libido is higher than the female's libido.
Oh wow.
But female's libido is longer than a man's libido.
Okay, so by longer, what do you mean?
What I mean is that at times a man can be satisfied by just one within few minutes of sexual acts.
Okay.
But a woman might not be satisfied within few minutes, because it takes time, and the orgasm comes in a different dimension, not just like a man that comes in one dimension.
Okay.
Are you getting it?
Yes. Okay.
So men has higher libido more than women, but women have it more longer
than the men. Okay, so does that mean that one woman cannot satisfy a man's libido? And is it that the libido is beyond a man's control?
No, libido, that is where the truth is. Libido is not beyond a man's control.
Okay.
That's why I say it's being controlled by the brain. You don't allow your erection to control your brain. You allow your brain to control your erection.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Let's design for one particular thing. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you repeat what you said?
I said biologically.
Yes.
That is designed for one particular purpose.
Okay, and what is that?
Which is reproduction.
Okay.
Every other thing aside from that is extra. Yeah, it's extra.
Okay, so it means that a man's libido is actually under their control. So it is not true that one woman cannot satisfy a man's libido.
No, it is not. A woman can satisfy a man's libido. It depends on the man's ability to control his erection, to control himself. Fine, men we are of vision. We are moved by what we see. We are moved by what we see, and looking at what is going on now in the world, a lot of temptations are outside there. But it depends on you as a man to now say, okay, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do this. You understand?
Yes.
So
yes.
That is aspect of that. A man can actually satisfy a woman.
A woman can actually satisfy a man.
A woman can actually satisfy a man. Sorry, though it has a lot of things to do. But the woman have a lot of things to do. It's like taming a lion.
Okay, but don't you think, since biologically a man's libido is actually under his own control, so character has a lot to play in whether a man is going to be promiscuous or not?
Yes, it has a lot to play.
Okay.
It has a lot to play. Your environment has a lot to play. Your belief has a lot to play. Your religion has a lot to play.
So, this is actually born out of the Yul Edochie's marriage saga, and Reno Omokri coming up to say that it's okay for a man to sleep with more than one woman because one woman cannot satisfy a man's libido. But you just said now that biologically every man has control over their libido.
Yeah. Okay. Because at least before a man will start thinking of sex, he must be more than 18 years of age.
Okay.
And at that 18 years of age, so many things will be going through your mind. You want to become something in life. So you are already controlling your mind. You're already controlling your brain. You're already controlling your future on what to do. So at that particular stage, you can still as well as control your libido, as in what you want. Because some men don't actually know what they want in a woman. All what they want is that particular thing they are seeing. And one thing that is there is this: women are the same sexually in every aspect, either fat or slim.
The same. By the same, what do you mean, sir?
What I'm saying is that the woman reproductive organ, is the same.
Yes. Okay.
One or the other one.
Okay. But there is also a popular opinion that says, a woman, two women cannot taste the same, if I'm allowed to use that word. Two women cannot taste the same. The taste of one woman, or one woman can be sweeter than the other woman. So is it true? Because you just said all women are the same, their reproductive organ is the same. So the feeling that it gives when a man is actually having sex with a woman, is it the same also?
Yeah, it's the same, but like what I said, it depends on the energy that is being put by the woman.
Okay.
To satisfy a man.
Okay.
There are different aspects that a lot of housewives are neglecting. That makes their husband to look outside. And once a man sees that thing outside in another person, he might get attracted to that person.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So like what I say, if I go to what I said in the first place, I say sex is designed. Just a man produce sperm cell every day.
Okay.
While a woman egg once in a month. So a man is expected to have at least 120 million sperm cell being produced in a day.
Wow.
So let's say for every sexual act now bring out conception. That means 30 men can impregnate the whole woman in the whole world.
Wow. Okay.
So let's say 120 million and times 30.
Times 30. That's a lot.
Then, so 130 women can impregnate the whole woman in the whole world. Fine. So, but there is this particular the myth you are talking about now, that men are polygamous in nature.
That's it. Yes.
You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio.